let me hold your hand when I say this. Stop right now. Hi everyone, my name is Morgan Alexis and I am your fashion friend for all things sewing and style. So recently I have started teaching beginner sewing classes and intermediate sewing classes, and a lot of my clients have been asking what sewing machine they should get because they've never used a sewing machine and they need some recommendations on what sewing machine they should buy. And I am here to help. If you see me keep looking down, I have like a list of notes that I'm reading from. I wrote them myself. These are all of my own opinions and thoughts, but if I didn't write myself a guide for this video, I would start blabbering. So let's get into it. The first thing I want to touch on is some reputable sewing machine brands, and my favorite is the Singer, Brother, and the Bernina brands, and those are just to name a few. Those are not the only sewing machine brands that you can get, but those are my favorites. Those are the best. Those are the ones that I use personally and the ones that I've heard are very well. I just realized I don't have on my wedding ring. Okay, so I use a Singer M3220. This is she. Love her. I actually don't have like a name for my machine, but now that I'm thinking about it and that I'm recording this video, I kind of want to name her because this is my good sis. Like, she has got me through the ringer, like good days, bad days. This is my girl. So I'm gonna think of a good name for her. But yes, so my Singer M3220, it currently retails for $140 if you get it brand new, but I have seen some listings on eBay for like $89, $90, $80, sometimes even cheap as $50. Just be careful with buying it used. I got it brand new for Christmas 5 years ago, and I have not had any problems. Any problems that I did have were all my user error, but I have not had any manufacturer problems. I would literally rate this machine a 10 out of 10. I love her down. So it comes with multiple stitching options. So I'll just show you guys. It comes with multiple stitching options, stitch length, multiple stitch tensions. So she can basically do any project that you can think of with multiple materials. Like, you're not limited to the projects that you can do on a Singer M3220. Love her. One of my favorite things is that it's a top bobbin, and it's a self-threading bobbin, so you don't have to manually thread your bobbin needle, like your bottom stitch with your top stitch. Like, you just pop the bobbin in, it's ready to go. Like, you can step on the pedal and start sewing. That can also be like a negative in a way because not all sewing machines are like that. So I guess if you are so used to a self-threading bobbin and you go get a different machine that's not, you wouldn't be used to doing that process. It is an easy process though. Like, I literally learned how to do it within 5 minutes. So it's not like it's going to be holding you back, especially if you're an easy learner. But that could be one caveat. Another sewing machine. Oh, and another thing, it's very lightweight. It's not portable, but you can definitely take it to multiple locations. Like, it's not gonna hurt the machine. It's definitely a lightweight machine. You can put it in a bag and go. Now, another sewing machine that I've used is the Singer Heavy Duty, which retails for around $189 if you buy it brand new. And they also have mini stitches to use. very user friendly, very beginner friendly, just like my Singer. The machine has a metal frame, which gives it the name of heavy duty. Um, a metal hardware, making it very durable. Like, so it's gonna be heavier than my Singer, but it can take a nudge, it can take a beating, it can it's very beginner friendly because sometimes as beginners you're not always properly taking care and being delicate with your machine. So a heavy duty is very recommended and it's very user friendly. The only difference between that machine and my machine, in my opinion, is the metal hardware, the metal frame, and it's not a self-threading bobbin. Now, one thing that I really wanted to stress on this video, because I really want y'all to stop doing this. Stop buying those mini sewing machines or those portable sewing machines that are like on the TikTok shop or on Amazon that are like $30, $40. Stop buying them. I want you to stop buying them. Let me hold your hand when I say this. Stop buying them. So, I know it looks good. I know it's cheap. I know you can think like, oh, well, I'm just a beginner. I'm just going to buy a cheap machine for right now. And once I start really sewing, I'm going to invest in a good machine. No. That you're honestly going to end up spending more money in the long run by buying a cheaper machine, because you're going to realize that that cheaper machine is not going to have all of the things that you need to start your sewing journey, and you're gonna turn around and buy another machine, because many sewing machines, they usually only have the straight stitch available. They don't have multiple stitching functions. They're difficult to sew with thicker fabrics, so any leathers, denims, furs are not going to be able to withstand on a mini or portable sewing machine. They can't handle major sewing projects. I would trust a mini sewing machine to fix a hole or to hem a pair of pants. That is what I would trust a mini sewing machine to do. Um, and just many other issues. When it comes to sewing machines, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Unless you find a good quality used machine for cheaper, I would just spend the money and invest in a good quality Singer, Brother, Bernina machine. If I'm mispronouncing Bernina, not an expert on those. But that is my that's my opinion on the sewing machines. And if you ask experienced sewists, they're gonna tell you the same thing, not to buy those mini sewing machines. I'm gonna try and insert a picture, but I keep seeing them. They're white and purple. Do not buy them. So that is the main points that I wanted to make in this video. I wanted to give y'all a couple options, and I'm going to try and insert pictures of my sewing machine and the heavy duty sewing machine and a couple other sewing machines just to get you started. And if you want more sewing machine or sewing and fashion content, don't forget to subscribe to my page, because I'm going to be having more how-tos and how to make your own patterns and how to sew your own items. So thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and I really appreciate you. Bye.